Hey y'all, it's Sherry G. I'm back with some more Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. Look y'all, Martell Holt, he's trending again. I know some of y'all have probably seen it already. You probably seen some commentary about his most recent situation with the courts. You may have read even the magazine or the article from the Urban Bell magazine that I'm going to be reading in this video. However, be that as it may, I did read the article on yesterday and I thought about it, and I want to share what's coming up for me as it pertains to this situation, because actually it's more than just drama, y'all. This situation is really, really serious. I know this man can be petty at times, but as things progress and time moves on, he's really, really showing to me, in my opinion, just how dangerous he is. Now, I'm going to read the article. I'm going to share my views, y'all. But keep in mind, please keep in mind that these are just my views. This is my way of seeing it. It's just my opinion. Doesn't make me right, doesn't make me wrong. It's just what's coming up for me right now. I know people can get a little snarky in the comments sometime. And, you know. But anyway, y'all, everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I welcome all vantage points with respect, right? So you don't have to tear me up about my opinion. Just present yours. And maybe I can see it a different way. I'm open. So anyway, y'all, just keep in mind that's all it is. Everything is alleged. It's for entertainment and all that jazz. So let me go ahead and read the article, and then I'll give my commentary. Okay, let me read this article from Urban Bell, which came out on yesterday. It says, Martell Holt violates no contact order ahead of domestic violence conviction appeal. Conviction appeal. So he's already been convicted of DV. He was found guilty, y'all. And an order was put in place for him not to contact Melody. Let me go ahead and continue reading. It goes on to say, Martell Holt violates the no contact order and must not have any contact with his ex-wife, Melody Rogers. Martell Holt is back in legal hot water as the harassing communications appeal hearing approaches. This past Friday, an Alabama judge heard a motion from the Huntsville, Alabama district attorney to revoke his bond order. In documents obtained by Urban Bell, the judge issued a no contact order regarding Martell's contact with Melody. Martell could only contact Melody regarding their ongoing custody battle. So this was in the beginning, right? There was an order issued where he could only contact her regarding the ongoing custody battle. But other than that, no contact. But despite this ruling, the Huntsville, Alabama DA detailed in the motion that Martell or Martell's associates continuously contacted Melody about matters outside of their divorce agreement. The DA even includes an instance where Martell demanded to know why Melody met the DA in their office. So this was after the first order. They're building the case, for why he, showing how he violated that first order. So in the first order, he could only contact her to discuss their upcoming custody case. And that was it. The victim, and the children, of course, obviously. And it goes on to say, the victim met with the undersigned on this date to discuss our upcoming trial. After the victim left my office, defendant contacted her demanding to know why she was there. The victim feels threatened and in fear for her safety now that she is possibly being watched by defendant or someone close to defendant. Y'all, that is just like right out of a freaking scary movie to me. Here she is going to her attorney's office to conduct business, and it's either he's watching her or someone in the courtroom contacted him to let Martell know that his ex-wife was there. And I don't know, y'all. Huntsville's small, so anyone could have seen her going in there and contacted him. And it could be someone from the inside, like, I don't know if they have, I would imagine, I've never been there, of course, obviously, but I would imagine that they have security guards there. Martell worked in the correction center, or in the correction, he worked in corrections is what I'm trying to say. Lord, let me drink my coffee. But anyway, y'all, and one of those people could have contacted him to let him know that she was there. And that's one thing, like someone calling to say, hey, I saw Melody, she's up at the courthouse. That's one thing. But then he has the gall, the nerve, to then turn around and call her after being issued a no contact order and ask her why she's there. That's none of his business. It has nothing to do with him. Well, it does, but I'm just saying. He's not supposed to be contacting her. This man has been convicted. He's on probation. He does, in fact, have, he's appealing everything. But in the meantime, the fact still remains that you're convicted and you're on probation, sir. And there's an order issued telling you not to contact her. This man has zero cares and zero respect for the laws. And this is why this situation, it's more than just drama, y'all. It's serious, right? It's more than just petty. It's big. So anyway, it goes on to say, as a result, the DA sought to amend Martell's bond agreement to have no contact with Melody whatsoever. So the word whatsoever means point blank and period. Not unless y'all have another definition, but that's how I see it. Whatsoever. You can't have any contact with her whatsoever. And now I was over on Trending at some point. I was over on her page, and I do believe that she detailed it like that too. So he could have contact before, but now he can't. No contact whatsoever. Whatsoever. It doesn't matter. You can't contact me about the dog. You can't contact me about the cat. You can't contact me about the kids. That's how I see it, y'all. If you know something different, please drop down in the comments and let me know. Goes on to say, a judge agreed with this sentiment and issued the order. The new order issued by the judge will supersede the ongoing custody case. Martell cannot contact Melody directly or indirectly whatsoever. And that's in parentheses. Recently, the judge presiding over Martell and Melody's custody struck multiple elements of an order that Martell filed seeking to hold Melody under contempt of court. Now, I don't know if y'all remember that, but that was also trending all over social media and YouTube. Yeah, he made all of these allegations about her, and it was right after she did one of her TikTok lives, and she was saying how someone who was rubbing her with their oils or something like that. And yeah, so then he went on this rampage after that. And I mean, that's what we are assuming, that he saw that TikTok, got upset, and went on this rampage. But anyway, it goes on to say, this includes allegations that Melody was having inappropriate contact with a security guard in her home while the children were present. After this was struck from the court, these allegations were mentioned on various social media outlets. And it stops there. And so, like I said, we know that it's been talked about, everywhere, because there's some of us who just like to get down into those court documents and see what's really going on. And Trending, she's one of those. She's, what do they call them? Eagle legal. She's an eagle legal. They like the legal side of things, and they like getting in. And I'm thankful because it helps us to keep up with what's going on. And not because we want to bash, or at least for me, not because I want to bash people or see them doing bad. But especially in this case, when you know something like this is going on, for me, when I send up my petitions and prayers, I can be more specific in those petitions and prayers and what I'm asking for as far as the situation, and even for both of them. Like, I really pray that he gets mental help. I don't think he's had that psych eval yet. but I really feel like it is something that is needed. I do feel like, and this is me, my opinion, my assumption, that something is not right. Because when I read this and I see this happening, and to me, it just speaks of this man will stop at nothing. He's diabolical. I think it's dangerous. I mean, two things, right, that we know that it can't be overlooked or dismissed is that he has been convicted. He has been convicted of harassing communications and DV against Melody. He's already been tried for that. He went before a judge. He didn't have a jury trial, but he executed his right to have a jury trial. So he is, he's disputing that, and he wants to have a jury trial. But now that this has happened, I really feel like this is more ammunition for Melody and her legal team. And y'all, like I said, it doesn't matter if you like Melody or not. It's a real serious situation for anyone to have to experience. It doesn't matter if the victim is male or female. This is not good. And again, like he's on probation and he's doing all of these crazy things. Yes, he has appealed the conviction, but that doesn't change the fact that he was indeed found guilty, which means there was substantial evidence against him. It means that based on that evidence, there was zero doubt in the judge's mind that Martell committed the crime. And to me, his sentence was light. He isn't behind bars and he has some freedom. He still gets to show up and film for the show. So he still at least gets that paycheck. But what does he do? He violates the orders of the court. This man, y'all, is diabolical. He has zero regard for the law. That makes him dangerous. This recent motion, which was granted on Friday, it speaks to the depth of how serious this is to me. So I'm just saying, y'all pray for Melody. This has to be beyond stressful for her. My prayer is that this will be resolved in I don't know if it'll be peaceful. I mean, considering Martell, but I'm just praying that Melody is given freedom to get away, freedom to live her life and not having to worry about him. And I also pray that he gets the help he needs, because yes, he is the children's father, but at this particular point, you can't even, in my opinion, trust him to be that good, upstanding parent that he claims he is, that great dad that he claims he is. Now, there is something off with him, and in my opinion, and it's very serious. So anyway, y'all, that's all I have to say about this situation. It's very dark to me, and it's really deep. It's dark, it's deep, it's crazy, it's like, wow, I can't even believe, I can and can't believe that this is happening. But anyway, y'all, that's all I have for you in today's video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I'll be back. Until then, ciao.